that envisions a future where the greatness of Rivers State is the focus. The current political leadership trajectory has to change if we have to recover lost grounds. Rivers State must be the California of Nigeria. Yes. And if we cannot, then we must at least be the Texas of Nigeria. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason I am once again offering myself for election as Governor of Rivers State. And with the conviction that once we get the 2019 politics right, we shall get the governance right. And when we get the governance right, we shall get the economy right and usher in a new era of prosperity and progress for our people. Is the economy stupid? The economy says it all. Whether we have a leadership or we do not have. But we don't have to engage in any kind of blame games. Everybody shall do as he is endowed to do. Unfortunately, the best of the current government is not good enough for Rivers people. It is in this respect that I present to you my binding engagement. And I'm sure they've had those documents distributed across everyone who is here. If you don't have a copy, please, gentlemen, avail them of copies, please. It's a document on my vision to eradicate poverty, to guarantee the good health and education of our people and children. It contains my plan to build critical infrastructure, ensure peace, security, and justice in a safe environment. It encapsulates my plan to bring human solution to human problems that have plagued our people for 20 years now. It contains the values that drive my aspiration to govern Rivers State. Our vision is to actualize a people-oriented government that is anchored on the egalitarian principles of justice, equity, peace, merit, and equal opportunities where no one is oppressed, and to uphold the African values of being our brothers. It's essential because we have to care, especially for those who live in the shadows of life. That is what it means to be a true African. We have to build a wealthy, prosperous, economically strong, politically democratic, and socially secure state, where those who work hard shall succeed, where merit shall be rewarded, and the weak and the old amongst us are protected and cared for. Respecting and exploring the strengths in our diversity and working together to meet our responsibilities and building stronger communities and wealthier people. We shall create billionaires and millionaires in Rivers State. Yes, we shall provide potable water. Yes, we shall construct roads. But those are mundane things. Our government shall not be known by those, but shall be known by the number of Rivers people that we have taken out of poverty into prosperity. We shall be known by the number of Rivers people who, by our efforts, have owned their own businesses. By the number of Rivers people who, by our efforts, own their homes. And of course, the education of every Rivers person shall be an enforceable right of every Rivers person. Our vision for our state is one that draws us together as a people and not pull us apart. A vision that advances the politics of inclusion and not of exclusion, of tolerance and not of intolerance, of compassion and not of self-satisfaction. A vision that will improve governance and not seek to praise governments. A vision that will enrich the state and not steal from it. A vision that promises a path to future greatness and hopefulness. Our mission is to make human capital development the direct principle and policy of government, with the goal to create a knowledge-based economy that will transform Rivers State into the science, technology, and ICT hub of Nigeria and Africa. We have already started that in our private capacities with all the Google trainings we are having for our young men and women. And of course, we shall create oil and gas clusters. Oil and gas clusters. We shall create a cluster in Ogoni. We shall create a cluster in Egi. We shall create a cluster in Eche. We shall create a cluster in the Sombrero. We shall create the great Ikore cluster. In essence, we shall be known not as Mr. Projects, but Mr. Jobs. To attain these, we stand by three key values. Number one is sincerity of our purpose. Number two is the clarity of our goals. And number three is our dedication to duty. Our past neglected these virtues. Our present must learn from these because our future is dependent on them. We will enthrone the best traditions of democracy through a dedicated commitment to constitutionality and uphold the principles of separation of powers amongst the three arms of government. We shall address the weaknesses of the local government system